Okay, we on the video. In this video is containing about the Latinos and I and my background. I came up in a mixed background where a lot of my family members sometimes don't like each other, sometimes they wanna click, sometimes they wanna fight, they wanna do this and that. And I see that a lot of Los Angeles, California Latinos, they act according to what my family. Because I noticed how my uncle, he really want peace and quiet. Sometimes he don't want no noise. And how the way a lot of my cousins is, they want to come into the house, they want to thump rap music, they want to thump this and that. My uncle isn't a fan of, I can say, African American rap music. He love blues. That's all he loves is blues. But I see some Latinos do play African American rap music, but I'm trying to explain how we are similar. When I came up as a young mestizo, I have faced discrimination from people because a lot of people look at me as I'm a black African American when I'm not. I came up to a mixed mom and a mixed dad. My daddy is Egyptian, and my daddy also have Native American in him, plus white. So, and Asian. So he's mixed with four things. My mother, on the other hand, same way. She mixed with Chinese. She also mixed with a lot of other things, plus Native American. So I'm explaining the big thing about Latinos and I. Down in California, I see how the way a lot of Latinos act. And I notice how the way my family act. I see a big common ground in it. Because sometimes my family mostly act like they can be somewhat of a gangbanger. Like my uncle sometimes. Sometimes he act like I'm a big bad boy. And a lot of times my uncle be like, I want peace. I don't want no noise. Like he don't like a lot of my family members do not like starting problems, fighting, and everything. Like I said, my hometown is literally Pine Bluff, Arkansas, but a long time ago in the 1700s, it used to be a Native American reservation. And when in the 1990s coming around, it was still a Native American reservation. Therefore, how the way things act now is different. Because in the 1990s, it was going out of the reservation into an African American ghetto. The history of my hometown is part of slavery and indigenous. And another thing about my hometown that is interesting, you do got a lot of black Egyptians coming to my hometown, which is Pine Bluff, Arkansas. A lot of African Americans did not come from the same tribe. They did not come from the same people when they were being enslaved. They came from some people, but not every African in Africa they came from. But here's my point across. This is about Latinos and I do see common grounds between my family and Latinos. This is the reason why. Latinos are mixed with white and indigenous. My family is also the same. My uncle is the same. White, indigenous, plus black. Yes, I do know about the mulatto, but a mestizo is literally saying that I am mixed with Native American, white, black, and Asian. That's a mestizo. A mulatto is the person who is mixed with black and white. So, how the way my uncle act towards me, I see the same stuff in Latinos. How the way my cousin act towards me, I see the same stuff in Latinos down here in Los Angeles, California. See, my mother, she don't mostly act according to the black side. Sometimes she do act like Latina. Sometimes she don't. Sometimes she act Asian. Sometimes she act black. Sometimes she act white. Because when I was a kid coming up, my mother loved a clean home. She always cleaning. And another thing about my family is when you're approaching a lot of my family members, you're gonna see the difference in a lot in my family. I have a big family. Like, how can I put it? Because my family is big and my culture is big. Sometimes I feel like the Latinos are my brothers from another mother. Even though their skin tone is different from mine. See, they'll call me black, but I'm literally brown. There's a big thing about Latinos and I. Because down here in California, I see how they act on these streets. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not from the streets. I wasn't born on the streets. I was born on an Indian reservation. I came up around a lot of African Americans and indigenous people. Because my ex-girlfriend, my first girlfriend, really was half indigenous. And how the way she act according to what she mixed with. And how the way I see my uncle coming, how the way he talked to me like you fat fuck. I said I heard this same stuff from a Latino on Los Angeles Street. When they my job, Chrysalis Enterprise, had me working over there. You fat fuck. Same word. You fat fuck. A lot of the book crap they talk about me is nothing new, man. Everything almost a Latino called me behind my back is nothing new. Because my family said the same stuff. So therefore, on the other hand, I can take rejection, my guy. I can. I can take rejection. I can take the bug down. I can. Because what you do is nothing new to me. Because almost everything you do, my family had did to me a long time ago. It just out of the bull crowd that how the way what and until I used to go through it. So therefore I'm just letting the world know that I do love my Spanish brothers and sisters. Even though you got hate for me, even though some of you love me, I don't care about neither the hate or the bullcrap you got for me or got against me. I'm gonna call you my brothers anyway, my brothers and sisters anyway. And I do not care about the bullcrap you talk about when I get on the train, bus and everything down here in Los Angeles. You think I don't hear that, do you? Because I hear it, but I just do not care. Because I don't care about anyone's problems. I got a lot of Latinos, what they tell me. And I got a lot of Latino friends seem to be. And they tell me the same thing. I don't care. Why should I care about a man's problems? Like I told my family, why should I care about you and your problems? I got my own problems to deal with. I don't have to put up with yours. What I can do, my guy, is deal with my problems. How you like those apples? So I'm gonna cut this video short today. I'm gonna let you know I love my Latino brothers because they do act like my family. I'm gonna come in with another video just so to tell you how my mother act mostly white, then she do black, but she look black. But I'm gonna come in with another video on that. But this video was containing about I have common grounds with a lot of Latinos in LA, and what they do is nothing new to me because a lot of things what they do to me down here has happened to me before. So that's why I don't react on bull crap they say and talk against me. That's what I'm like letting you guys know. See you later. Peace.